One of the most common challenges students face, especially at the university level, is academic writing. You may have good ideas, you may understand your topic very well, but when it comes to putting those ideas into clear, structured writing, it becomes difficult. Sometimes the writing feels too simple, sometimes too complicated, and in many cases, it lacks clarity and proper organization. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 practical tips that can help you gradually improve your writing and make your work more clear, more structured, and more academically sound. The first tip: focus on clarity and not complexity. The first and perhaps most important tip is to focus on clarity. Many students believe that academic writing must sound very complicated in order to be taken seriously. As a result, they use long sentences, difficult words, and unnecessary expressions. But in reality, good academic writing is not about sounding complex. It is only about being clearly understood. If your reader has to struggle to understand your sentence, then the writing is not effective, no matter how advanced it sounds. So always aim to express your ideas in a simple way, which is often direct and easy to follow while still maintaining that formal tone. The second tip is to develop strong paragraph structure. A common problem in student writing is that paragraphs are either too long or unfocused or too short without proper development. A good paragraph should begin with a clear sentence that introduces the main idea. This should then be followed by supporting sentences where you can explain, justify, or provide evidence for that idea. Finally, the paragraph should have a concluding or linking sentence that either summarizes the point or connects it to the next idea. When your paragraphs are well structured, your entire writing becomes easier to read and understand. Tip 3. The third tip is to improve your writing by improving your reading habits. Strong writers are almost always active readers. When you regularly read academic articles, textbooks, and well-written materials, you begin to notice how ideas are often presented, how arguments are developed, and how sentences are structured. And over time, this exposure helps you naturally develop a better sense of academic tone, vocabulary, and style. So instead of only focusing on writing, make it a habit to also read quality academic work and pay attention to how it is written. The fourth tip is to take revision seriously. Most students write a draft and submit it immediately. But this is one of the biggest mistakes in academic writing. Good writing is rarely produced in one attempt. After writing your first draft, you need to go back and review your work carefully. During revision, you should check for clarity, improve sentence flow, remove unnecessary words, and correct grammar or spelling errors. In many cases, the difference between average writing and excellent writing is simply the amount of effort put into revision. Now, the fifth tip. The fifth tip is to practice writing consistently. Writing is not something you master overnight, of course. It is a skill that develops gradually over time through regular use. The more you write, the more comfortable you become with expressing your ideas, organizing your thoughts, and maintaining a clear academic tone. Even if it's just a small amount each day, consistent practice will help you improve much faster than writing only when you are under pressure to submit an assignment. So there you have it. If you want to improve your academic writing, focus on these 5 key areas we've spoken about. Work on making your writing clear rather than complex. Build well-structured paragraphs. Read more to understand how good writing works. Take time to revise and improve your draft. And most importantly, practice consistently. I believe if you apply these tips over time, you will notice a significant improvement, not just in your writing, but also in how effectively you communicate your ideas. All the best until next time.